Hello everyone. Nice, beautiful, sunny Sunday afternoon, and we're gonna go flying. I haven't made a video in a while, so loaded up the GoPros and let's go see if we can make some video.
Merrill traffic, yellow Kitfox 826 Delta Mike, departing runway 7 grass, Merrill.
Lovely, smooth, sunny Sunday afternoon. Wind is out of the east-southeast. So we're gonna try something a little new, for me at least. I've never landed on my runway 7. I've only landed on my runway 25. So we're gonna head over to my house and we're gonna do an approach or two and maybe a landing. Or 2 or 3. We'll see how it goes. I was just chatting with my neighbor today and he seemed extremely open to the idea of the airplane flying around, so if he's okay, I'm okay. I've got 900 feet at my place, relatively flat. Trees on both ends. So it does make for a little bit of a challenge coming in. Trick is to get her slowed down. That's 60 miles an hour right there. Still a little high. Want to just come over the trees here.
Top traffic, good evening, medevac copter 498 top. We're transitioning east of the field, we're just to the east side of Highway 51, indicating 2.5 Tomahawk.
And there it is. Welcome to my house. I put the little flags up on the sticks so that I can see the wind, and I got my windsock over here. And that was a lot of fun. Now let's say hi to the missus, and we'll go fly some more. So that was my first landing, runway 7 at my house. Here will be my first departure, runway 7 at my house. 1 notch of flaps. Full power. Tail up. Plenty of speed. Get rid of that notch. And out we go. So came in on that landing and had a pretty long final approach. Did basically a straight in, which might not be the worst of ideas. Nice stabilized approach, that's what we like. Keeping in mind of my neighbors. Okay, base leg, turn to final, 2 notches of flaps. 60 miles an hour.
Runway 10, go back to traffic.
Try not to take out my little stakes here. I've got 6 stakes on my runway. 2 are right measured into the middle, and the other 2, the other pair, are 200 feet either side of the middle. That way I kind of know what I've got going on and I've got left. So from the last flag to the end of the runway, I've got 350 feet. Now I know from practicing at the airport, I can land and be stopped in 300 feet. So as long as I'm on the ground by that middle stake, I've got plenty of room, which I was on that landing. Second notch of flaps in, 60 miles an hour. Turning final. Now this time I'm a little high maybe. And that's a relative term. But I am fast, so I'm gonna go around. Probably could have made that landing, but I was 55 miles an hour over the end of the runway. And that's a little hot. I'd rather be 45 or 50 at the most. This is going to be my last approach over here because I just don't want to become a noise problem in my own neighborhood. Not that my airplane is that loud.
Taylor County, Archer 5889er, Victor 8 to the north, landing 16. Taylor County.
Okay, now I'm definitely not high this time. And there's 55 miles an hour already. So
Maryland traffic, Grand SK, base turning final, 16, touch and go, Maryland traffic.
a little bit of a bounce that time. A lot of bit of a bounce that time. Who am I kidding? That was probably the worst of my 3 landings that I've done here today. But it was an okay landing. It was acceptable. I normally try and do like a wheel landing and then push forward to get weight on the brakes to brake. But with the bounce starting, I decided to pull the stick back and just arrest any type of porpoising issue. And that's what I did. So here we go again. We landed at Paul's house, and apparently I only had one camera going. The interior camera, which records the audio, was not going. So we missed the landing from the inside. But I think we got it from the wing. So now we'll have both for the departure, and we're going to head back north real quick. No, I don't know if we'll be able to see any of this because we're going right into the sun, but we're going past Jim's house. And Jim has a strip. It's a fun little strip that's kind of a hole in the woods again. Right off the nose, again, right into the sun. I don't know if we're going to be able to see this on camera or not. But I'm going to do a run down his strip here. I don't know if you can see it, but there's a cell tower right on his property, right adjacent to the strip. So we'll drop down in here. Alrighty. Had a little diversion down to the south, and now we're back. We're going to do one more landing before we call it an evening. It's such a nice night. So we're going to start slowing it down here. We're going to call this a crosswind leg. Windsock is pretty much hanging limp. I don't think the wind is really going to be much of a factor at all here.
Mile southeast.
We're going to call this a downwind.
$500.
We're going to see if we can't do a real nice, super stabilized approach. Notch, first notch of flaps in, 60 miles an hour, turning a base leg. Second notch of flaps in, gonna turn final here in just a second. Carry up just a little power because we're just a little slow and a little low, but that's okay. And turn it around. And we'll taxi tail up so we can see where we're going. And there's the lovely missus on the front yard taking my picture.
Merrill traffic, yellow Kitfox 826 Delta Mike is going to be on a 45 to the downwind for 16, Merrill. Looking for the champ, Rich.
Copy, I'm looking for you too. I'm just now crossing the intersection on downwind for 16.
Merrill traffic, Rans SK departing to the south, Merrill traffic. Merrill traffic, yellow Kitfox is going to be number 2 on the downwind behind the champ for 16. Merrill.
Merrill traffic, champ 42 West, turning base for 16, touch and go, Merrill.
Merrill traffic, yellow Kitfox turning left base, 16 will be taking the grass on the right side, Merrill.
Traffic system 142.
Merrill traffic, Rans SK 2 miles south, maneuvering to the south at 2400, Merrill traffic. Merrill traffic, yellow Kitfox turning final for 16 on the right side grass, Merrill. Tomahawk traffic, tri-pacer, and green. Downwind, 27, Tomahawk. Merrill traffic, yellow Kitfox, clear all runways at Merrill.